I was sending them back.
Sit on his face, by all means.
Absolutely.
I'm doing my civic duty.
Direct me to a portaloo.
I would have sucked a dick or two just to go inside the house and get a proper shower.
Every major
Say that
football
again.
tournament.
Mate, that's not how you find the prostrate. Hi everybody, welcome to the SinBin Pod. We are back. My name's Daniel Cohen, as you know. With me today is our guest, Samira Banks. Hey! Getting a lot of love undeservedly.
Yeah. I've been a terrible support act.
But you're here now, and it's your chance to shine. Great. My co-host for this episode is Joshua Pathania.
Big Josh.
Big George.
Two finger Josh. He'll tell you more about that in his episode.
I don't think you'll tell that live on it. And watching and over the corner over there is Mr. C
Thank
and
you.
Chantal Nash.
Way.
Yeah.
Come
on. We're a full room. We're ready to go. Samira, it's all down to you. Are you ready? Do you have your story?
Yeah, I guess so. Before this, I called my best friends and I was like, can you think, because I know I do so much embarrassing stuff.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't think of a specific example. And I was like, could you tell me? And they were like, it's impossible for us to know because most of the embarrassing stuff you do, you don't even realize it. So you wouldn't even come home and tell us. So the most embarrassing stuff you've done is just out there. And none of us will ever know because we weren't there to witness it. So that's a caveat.
Okay, all right. So you're oblivious most of the time.
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever done anything
You just don't think
embarrassing.
anything happens to you. Okay, all right. Well, that is...
But I'm going to give you I don't know about this story, guys, but you'll be the judge of that. About 10 years ago, I was over the summer holidays at university. I would work at like refugee camps in like Greece and stuff because...
Bless you, man. Nice.
Thanks so much.
We don't know what you did there yet, see?
I was sending them back. No, I didn't have that kind of power.
Otherwise, maybe this country wouldn't be in the situation it is now.
All I'm saying is I tried to help you guys. So I was working at this refugee camp, and when I was working at the so basically because I speak Farsi and like a lot of the refugees either speak Dari or Farsi, so I would be translating for them. So that was kind of my summer job. Not a job, I wasn't paid for it. A lot of the times the other volunteers would always be white people. So a lot of people at the camps, both volunteers and refugees, just thought I was a refugee who just knew good English. Yeah, because sometimes a lot of the volunteers were also refugees from the camp.
Oh,
so
okay, fine.
that's quite common for people to think that about me. But anyways, I was working there. When I was there, I met another guy, like a white guy, who was also working there. And we got on very well, and he was quite attractive. It's 10 years ago, so I'm 19 at the time. And at the time, we didn't hook up. He was seeing someone at the refugee camp. And he was like about my age, maybe a couple years older, and he was seeing a refugee from the camp. Ooh. Consensually.
That's a scheme.
I love that you added that in.
They were seeing each other, which I thought like a bit weird. But
Yes,
that's
weird
fine.
having refugee king.
Right. And so we stayed in contact though, and then a few years later, we met up and we hooked up, whatever. And he just became like this guy that like every time I got out of like a long-term relationship, I'd kind of hook up with him and then get ready for the real world, you know? Like a palate cleanser type
I can't relate, but yeah, sure.
You should get one.
He was like, almost like your translator transformer kind of thing.
Exactly. And he was a very, very gorgeous guy.
Can I just ask, all this time, did he still think you were a refugee?
So he didn't think I was a refugee. He
Okay,
met me.
fine.
We both were volunteering there. He knew I was volunteering
I'm just
there.
checking it wasn't his kink or something.
Yeah. He does really like brown girls. So that was it. And he's very attractive, very kind. And whenever I spoke to my friends about him, like I'd always be saying this about him, right? Like I was like, yeah, you know, they'd be like, what about him? And I'm like, yeah, he's nice, but like kind of weird that he was seeing a refugee. So like there's, you know, just I'm not okay with that. So and this goes on for like every couple of years. We hook up. Don't really talk that much. And the last time we hooked up, we were at the pub. This is like a year ago. So this is
Okay,
like
wow. Oh my
nine,
God.
This is good.
nine
This is
or
a
10
long
years.
time- a long
Yeah, every
time.
once in a while. Very
Okay.
not frequently at all.
Just
like
blue
once
moon
every
dick.
few
Yeah.
years. Yeah, it's like just good enough. It's nice. It's familiar.
Blue moon. You come back again to come too soon.
And we're having drinks before, you know, the mandatory drinks you have when you both know, like, I don't
You
care.
know what's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what am I-
yeah.
how's the last 2 years been? I don't give a fuck. Anyways, so then I'm like, oh, how's so-and-so, the refugee he was seeing at the time? And I was like, did she ever get citizenship? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, so-and-so, like, did her journey work out? And he was like, you thought she was a refugee? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, she was the, like, head of the UN contingency.
No.
Camp. Did you just assume she was a refugee because she was Arab? And I was like,
Oh
yeah.
no! Yes, I did.
White people behaviour.
And this whole time, you've been sleeping with me, thinking I was dating a refugee.
Oh no! Thinking you
I was
were
like,
holier than
yeah,
that.
and I told people about it. And he was like, well, first of all, like, why wouldn't you call me out on that? Because that would be completely inappropriate. And second of all, you've just racially profiled this girl. And I was like, yeah. And then the best thing was I went home. I told my best friend, like, can you believe this? Can you believe this happened? And she went, of course I can believe that. That's exactly the type of thing you would do. She's like, what? You can't jump to a conclusion and then you spread a lie for years. And then at the end of the day, it was you. Yeah. That's something you do all the time. And I was like, oh, cool.
Okay, so what ethnicity was he?
He was white.
He was white. Okay.
He was white.
Okay, because you both sounded like you were both disgusted by the fact that someone slept with a refugee, which was just like
Which
the
didn't
most
happen.
far
I
right
made
thing
that
for
up.
both of you. It's
No,
like-
because we were like, that would be
I
inappropriate.
know, but when you
you
first
know what I
said it,
mean?
it was like, well, okay, that's a strong view, Samira. That's a strong view.
And what made you think that the woman that he was sleeping with was? Because if she's like,
Literally, because she was
just because she was an Arab woman.
Arab, and like most of the refugees at the camp were Arab, so I was like, I guess she's a refugee.
Wow.
She wasn't.
She was.
Even
I-
though she had a blazer with a big UN on it.
You were like, bitch stole that. Bitch stole that. Yeah.
And she's a thief. I can't believe
It
it.
occurred to me for a millisecond that I could be wrong.
Like, why does
Just
this
put
say
the UN stand for unclean or something.
You up?
But the thing what I like about you, Samira, is that the fact that you looked at him and you judged him.
Yeah.
I
You
not
judged
only
him,
I judged him,
But
I
your
told
heart
people.
your heart is so
Yeah.
pure that you still slept with him.
Yeah.
I love
Well, because I was like, I can't date him
I mean,
because
she's
he did
just
that.
a horn dog. That's all.
Yeah.
She's just a horse, these women. She's just a horse. Let's not.
Hey, I would never publicly associate with him, but I could sleep with him every couple of years.
Yeah. I'll sit on his face, by all means.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm doing my civic duty. I'm slowly smothering you over the course of 10
Hey, if
years.
it's not me, it's gonna be some refugee, you know. So I
Why?
was just trying to help.
Why is it inappropriate to sleep with a refugee?
I guess like the power dynamic would be off if you're like working for a company that's meant to be.
I mean, you're not
helping.
working.
Yeah, you're working, but I think like in some cases it is fine. Like if there's really love there, but I guess it's just like you know at any
Like,
at any job, Mr. C.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a conflict.
Of
Conflict.
interest.
People would say that.
Oh yeah, like if they break up, like sending you back.
Oh yeah, that's imagine that in you know the food distribution area. You know you're giving out, and then you're like it's not gone well, and it's like well, less food for you, Sarah. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. There is a real
So-
real power thing at play there. That's like I have your
So-
your livelihood in my hands. That's not cool.
So describe this camp. Like, what's the camp setting like?
Ooh, not that
Like,
funny.
just to get a sense of why you might assume that together, like trying to date someone who's a refugee. right? Is that environment conducive to dating a refugee?
I think a lot of people were dating.
Okay.
Is your question, where were you fucking? Is that your question, Joshua?
No, basically.
Where in the camp were you fucking?
Can you describe in great detail?
They had tents. They were in tents,
Okay.
and we were staying in like a house.
Okay.
So she would come back
All
to
right.
the
Okay, that makes more
all right.
sense. Yeah,
So as a refugee, you want to
that
fuck.
paints the picture.
You want to get in the house.
Guys, this is so messed up.
Smelling slavey. I'm not gonna lie.
I was literally gonna say.
Smelling.
So in for the refugees in their tents and everything, where was their toilets or their bathrooms? What was that like for them?
It was like
Porta
porta
potties.
potties.
Yeah,
Because it was an informal refugee camp.
I would have sucked a
anyways.
dick or two just to go inside the house and get a proper shower.
That's really sad, but that was happening. So
Yeah,
we
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Explains it.
Okay.
Brought the mood down.
Really sour tone.
So do you all still get together?
I haven't seen him in a while. No.
Have you seen him since then?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I did sleep with him that night, so it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Fine. Okay.
But I think that's like quite a classic
Could he?
guy thing. I don't think guys.
It's more like, okay,
Would-
this is goodbye sex.
Yeah.
Or
Could
after
he-
the
could-
post-nut clarity.
Wow.
After the post-nut clarity, yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, it was good. Now he knows she's not a refugee, that he still got it up. So that was like, you know.
No, but you can always tell when it's goodbye sex. You get that rub on your back, like, and almost like that pat. Like, women are very good at doing it. That kind of like. You know this is never ever happening again. Almost a little free pats you get on the back. Well, kind of, yeah. You know, that's it.
That's it's like when you're putting down a dog, isn't it, or a pet? It's just
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One last
She is the dog.
in this story, yes.
Don't worry, Samira. He'll be back.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about exposing
The
this
UN.
about myself. But
I wouldn't be too worried about exposing it. It's just an assumption. It's a horribly right-wing,
the same thing happened with my
racist
mom.
assumption. Which, sorry, what?
Yeah, the
He
same
slept
thing
with your
happened
mum?
No, me and my brother found out when I started doing comedy. So when I was 28 years old, that my mom was never a refugee. Because
What?
I do jokes about my parents being refugees, which is true. Like my dad was. And then one day my mom said to me, like, why'd you say my parents? And we were like, because you were a refugee. And she was like, ew, no.
What?
You thought your mother was a refugee.
My entire life and my brother, we all just assumed.
That they were refugees together.
Wow.
Yeah, because like so many people in that like community were
Yeah.
that we just assumed that about her.
I love that.
No.
The best thing about that is her response going, ooh, no.
Yeah, she was like, I came on a student visa.
Could you imagine how Martin Luther King would feel if he knew that Martin Luther King Jr. was a member of the British National Party?
I don't know why. I give people the benefit of the doubt.
Even your own mum.
Yeah.
So,
But surely the benefit of the doubt would be like, oh, you weren't a refugee.
Well, I don't think there's
yeah, that's so good.
You assume the worst.
Everyone, apparently.
Everybody.
but I don't see it as a bad thing.
I think this is your embarrassing.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about. But I can't tell where the embarrassing part is.
Do you know how close you were to get your mother kicked out of the country? If there was somebody from immigration thinking, hold on, let me look at the papers for Samir's mother to see if she's here legally as a refugee, and then not find anything, and then they kick her out.
And I even asked her after that. I was like, do you want me to change my set? And she was like, nah.
You've come this far. Don't bother.
So I remember calling my brother. I was like, can you believe this? And he was like, what?
So you both didn't know.
We just both
Wow.
assumed.
So your dad was
Yeah.
from Persia,
Iran, yeah.
from Iran,
Yeah.
but your mum just came over on a visa.
Yeah, she just came on a student visa, studied medicine,
Okay.
Fantastic.
successful
And
doctor.
studied a medicine of all things as well.
Of all
Super
things.
smart. Like,
Yeah.
Super smart.
Super smart, super successful, deadbeat daughter. spreading lies about her.
This
I'm calling
Samira just
UN
spent her life just throwing shit
officials
on the floor to make her
refugee.
pick it up. Go,
You
go.
know what would make my mom proud? If that woman, the UN person, was her daughter.
you also mistook for a
hilarious.
refugee.
It's hilarious. I've heard about these mix-up stories at the hospitals at birth, you know. The wrong child gets picked up, mate.
You're a smart girl.
I just wear glasses.
I just
I think that's where the confusion comes from.
That was my assumption. That was my refugee assumption. Right, glasses, smart. What made you go and do it?
I think like you just feel perpetually guilty, you know, especially if you're like me and you're always like having racist thoughts about people. I think I just felt bad, like, because when your parents like go through that, and obviously they were received well, and that's how I came to exist. So it makes you feel like you need to make sure there's someone to be there for the next generation of people.
Okay, for the next crew coming in.
I just want to, because you see, like now, Samira, you got me doubting everything that you say now. You don't know whether your mum's a refugee or not.
I know
and
now.
now I'm not too sure whether the refugee camp is a refugee camp or it's just your time at uni.
I was just at an all-inclusive in Turkey.
One horn of the Greek islands.
This is so true.
She's in Santorini.
Yeah.
She's at Butlins.
No. This was just Greece during the recession. That's all that was. That's all that was.
Greek people do look like that.
Everyone's so poor.
Oh my god.
Like, please
How do
let
they
me
live like this?
It's a hellscape.
You don't have to eat this feta cheese.
So she's talking about Canning Town.
Yeah. God, those poor people. They were just sitting there, like, just having their lunch, and this girl's coming over going, here, let me...
Yeah. Why does she keep speaking Farsi? I don't understand. We're Greek. What is she talking about? No one knows what she's saying.
Why did she direct me to a portaloo?
Oh, dear.
You meet up with this guy. We haven't discussed that enough, actually, because this is a 9-year relationship.
It's not. We've slept together twice, maybe 3 times.
No,
I told you, like, every
No
2 or 3
way.
years we sleep together. Every time I get
Oh,
out of
it's
a
like-
relationship. I've been in a lot of relationships.
Like a leap year.
It's kind of like I get out of a relationship if he's around.
Every major
Say that
football
again.
tournament. Yeah.
What's that? Every major football tournament.
Yeah.
He scores. The Euros.
I hadn't heard from him once for like 2 or 3 years, and then he texted me saying England won.
No.
England won. Oh.
I don't remember what game that was. That was my sign. I was like, okay,
So you know he's around. He's fishing.
nice guy, lovely guy,
Okay.
really hot.
And you haven't spoken to him for how long now?
Years.
No.
She said a year.
Maybe a
didn't
year.
she?
Maybe
now
a
she's
year.
saying
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
My last breakup was a year ago, so that would have been a year. I remember. Yeah.
So
Because I had a really bad set the last time before I slept with him, so that's how I remember. I was coming back from an awful gig, and I was like,
Now's the
Hey.
time.
Yeah.
"Are you around?"
I need something to cheer me up.
Also, you replaced
Give me some of that refugee ass.
replaced breakups with bad gigs.
Yeah, break up, bad gig. Same thing, really.
So how many bad gigs have you had, Samira?
I told you, I've only slept with him 3 times.
Hey, professional.
Come on.
Professional.
You need to bomb more, let me tell you.
Listen, when this goes out, you're going to have so many refugees coming to your gigs. Please die, Samira. I make you happy afterwards. I make love to you.
That's messed up. They can do better.
So if it's only been a year, you might hear from him again.
I'm really not fussed. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
but that's not
I'm
my
giving
point.
the impression.
No, but that's not my point. My point
I
is
might, yeah.
you might hear from him again.
I think
By
it's one of
that
those.
point, this may have gone out.
I don't think he follows me on social media,
Okay.
so I think we're good.
You know everyone who follows you.
No.
Joshua makes a good point.
Good point.
I mean, considering that he found out that I was telling people that he had a relationship with a refugee which he didn't have, and he still slept with me, I think this podcast can't.
Well, you say that, but this could go out to a lot more people than you told. So
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's a man. From once it gets hard, he'll call you.
God. Imagine. Sorry. I
it's
just
like
got.
Jerry's final thoughts over there.
Yeah, I just got a very graphic visual of a man with a throbbing erection, just like, I don't know what to do. Samira, help, please, help. Horrible scenes. Desperate scenes. It won't go down, help, please. I think I broke it, please.
Having
There's
a
only
problem?
one thing I can do.
That's one person to call.
FaceTime.
Yeah. Samira Banks,
problems with throbbing
nutbuster. I
reaction?
don't understand.
Oh,
Horrible.
Samira, 08 0000.
Refugee.
Don't call me. Do not call me.
If you're watching, don't call
So
Samira.
the question I've got to ask you, because I know one or two people who have the similar situations like yourself. Has he
Wait,
ever
what
had
kind of situation?
situations when you've got an on and off person?
I really don't. Okay, yeah.
So has he ever called you and you've said no?
Yeah, I think we have like an unspoken rule. Like if like one of us is in a relationship or something, you just don't respond.
Okay. So has he ever called you when you've not been in a relationship and you've said no?
Yeah. I was in Mexico once.
What refugee camp was that?
Everybody can do.
Rio all-inclusive refugee camp.
This is like a brown family thing. At least in India, every time you want to go out for like a trip and you can't really be open about it, like, oh, I'm going for a conference. so you're like, oh, I'm going for a refugee camp.
Exactly. So have you been to the refugee camp in Jamaica called Hedonism?
I felt like if I had to rate that story, it's going to be really low.
Why?
Yeah.
What the
Why?
hell?
Sorry, the fact that you're still smiling is wild to me.
I know, it's cute,
Why?
right?
It's really cute. Really cute.
I love that she looked to you as well for like
Yeah.
some sort of affirmation too.
Should I tell you the other story I was going to tell?
Oh, really?
Because it's like 1 minute long.
Go on, 1 minute long, go on.
This was the other one I was going to do, but then I thought this one's longer. I was at like a BBC event recently. And
Like the news station.
I got in the lift. What?
Yeah, just to clarify the news station.
Yeah.
And I got in the lift with Steve Coogan.
Okay.
And then we started speaking, and he was like, "What's like? Oh, are you here for comedy? What's your name?" And I said Samira Banks. And then I turned around and I was like, "What's your name?" And he said, "Oh, I'm Steve Coogan." And I was like, "Oh, I know. I was just kidding." And then he just was like, "Okay." And I just had to wait until the lift got done. And then I got out the lift. And I don't think I'm ever going to speak to a famous person ever again in my life.
No. It's not so much you're never going to speak. He never going to speak
Yeah,
to you.
yeah. Security have got your picture.
Yeah, that was the other contender, but
Okay,
Who
well,
are you?
well, I'm afraid you can divert for as long as you want, but I'm going to have to give you the score for your story.
Oh no.
Although you haven't seen him again since, you did sort of after saying that and him finding out your assumption, he still slept with you.
That's a man. Come on. Joshua.
I would.
Yeah.
There's like this period of time before you sleep with a man where you can say literally whatever you want.
Yeah.
Literally whatever you want, doesn't matter.
No, I agree with you completely. But I still think like I don't feel to me like there's no one else around that knew that. You don't seem that embarrassed about it.
I'm so embarrassed about it.
I don't think you should be as embarrassed as you are, if I'm honest.
Do you not?
No, I don't think so. I think, as I say, the oppressed can't be the oppressor. You're okay. You're absolutely fine.
Don't validate her internalized
You can't.
racism.
It doesn't count. It doesn't work that way. Can't happen.
Right on, sisters. Right
Okay.
This has turned into a rally. Well, I'm going low. Others might disagree with me, and that's fine. But for me, it's a 1.7
Okay.
on the scale.
I'll take it.
I love the racism. I think I can't
That's a
lie.
wild thing to say.
Obviously.
Clip that.
The ism is up there.
It's sort of. I don't feel like there was enough kind of around the end of the story, and the embarrassment and the sin for me. But people might disagree with me, so we'll go around the room. Sorry, Samira, you look disappointed.
It's okay.
Joshua.
I'll give it a decent 3 because that was pretty embarrassing. You should be ashamed, honestly. Like, fix your internalized racism. You thought your mom was a refugee. Just in general, you're a bad person.
He knows me too well, to be honest.
No, but I think like putting myself in that situation, trying to think, oh, I thought she, like, imagine seeing your friend's girlfriend or someone and saying like, oh, I thought she was black, and she's like, oh. It's a bit like that. Where you like got the whole ethnicity wrong, you got the whole thing wrong, and it's like,
It's embarrassing.
yeah.
Thanks, Joshua. I feel good
You should
about
be
it
awful.
now. I feel better.
That's not what I'm trying to do. You should feel bad.
I feel like this is finally Josh's moment to say what he needs to say to you. This has
I
gone
say it
past
every
the
day.
podcast.
Listen,
Mr. C.
Josh hit the point that for me is the fact that you thought for 28 years that your mother was a refugee. Like you and the cleaner and the maid was looking down on your mum. Like
I wasn't looking down on her. I actually respected that about her. I was like, wow, you made it. And then when I found out she hadn't, I was like, oh.
You lost all
You're just like
respect.
me.
I've just lost all respect for you.
That is shameful.
You're not
Absolutely.
as inspirational as I thought you were, Mum.
That could be the one thing that stops you from getting into the pearly gates, mate. That could be.
Oh, she's...
Yeah.
No, it won't be.
There's a lot of things stopping her.
Forsake me not. Anyway, so I'm gonna give it a. For me, it's yeah. As I said, it's because you didn't know your mum. Like it's a 3.2 of shamefulness and sinfulness for me.
Thanks.
On the mother's side. On the other story is probably again it's around about 2.3, but for the mum it's yeah. If I was your mum, I'd write you out of the will.
She's going to kill me for this podcast.
Good on you, mummy.
She follows me on Instagram.
Oh, okay, good. We look forward to that. Report back.
I don't think it's that bad. The refugee sex camp. Sorry, that sounds wild.
Sex camp.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a sex camp.
It wasn't a sex camp.
Yeah, Pontins.
That's not what I meant. I don't think your actions there were that bad. As I said, the oppressed can't be the oppressor. So the fact that you thought your mum was a refugee is wild, but hilarious. And the fact that you lost respect for her for not being a refugee is even more wild. She was just a woman, a smart woman who went to university to become a doctor, and you're like, fuck you, you lame bitch. I love that. So I think I am going to give your story a 3.9.
That's my friend.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
That's
there
my
you
friend.
go.
I
There
love
you
her.
go. There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming and sharing it with us. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
That moves us on to our very famous part of the show
God.
called Cox in the Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Mark Cox over there in the corner gets his opportunity to shine and ask our guest one question and one question only. Mark, do you have a question for Samira?
I do. Hello,
Okay.
Samira. How are you?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. You're a comedian who can speak fluent English, Farsi, and Spanish. Is there a language in which you're funny?
Jesus.
Wow. In it?
Mark,
Wow.
I'm actually also not funny in fluent German. You missed one there.
Nice.
I speak 4 languages.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's the German then. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen that clip yet.
the English is debatable.
That was strong.
That was a strong question, Mark. That was a strong question, boy. But we got a great answer. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Mark, once again for insulting a guest of ours. And that moves us swiftly on to Sinner or Winner. It is Sinner or Winner time, where you guys have written in with your stories. We're going to pick 2 and decide which one is the sinner, which is the winner. If you've got a story you want to send it in, please do. Go to www.thesinbinpod.com. Hit confess. You can write down there. You can stay anonymous if you so wish. Are you ready, Mark? Have you got 2 there?
Yeah, I've got 2 here, and they're both non-anonymous.
Oh, okay,
We have
good,
2
good,
names.
nice.
One's from my mom.
The first one is from somebody called Andrea, who she says, I gave my boyfriend a hand job after eating chili crisps. He didn't say anything at first. He tried to ride it out. But
Good lad.
Sharing is caring.
Crazy choice of words.
by the time he admitted it burnt, his balls looked like angry tomatoes. We dunked them in a bowl of oat milk to cool them down. I'm careful what I eat before bed now.
Okay, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Our next one is from somebody called Jimmy. Had a vasectomy.
Strong opener.
I
I was told no funny bitch. No.
No funny bitches. No more comedians. You've had a vasectomy.
This is why you're having the vasectomy. We don't want any more funny bitches in the world, please.
This is her baby or its territory.
This is where they come from.
Let's go around cutting out all those wombs now.
Don't spread your seed in these funny bitches.
All right, let's try again. Had a vasectomy, was told no funny business until the stitches came out a week later. I go in to see the nurse on the bed, trousers down, balls on display. She gently lifts them into her palm and starts to remove the stitches, and I get a full-blown hard-on. She says, "Don't worry, it happens all the time." Then I accidentally came on her Crocs.
No way,
Oh.
Did she say that before or after?
Oh my God. So much to unpack.
There is so much to unpack in that.
I mean, who wears Crocs in the hospital?
Yeah, how did that even...
That's pretty unprofessional from her. If you ask me.
I don't know what to make of
man.
that. She said, "Don't worry, it happens all the time."
Yeah.
Do we think, like, surely, now I'm not a man.
Go on.
So if undoing the stitches, right, that takes a while. Surely there is some build-up of pressure or sensation that would let you know this is going out of hand, madam, please. I need you to stop.
maybe-
He doesn't just like, oh, is that what happens?
Maybe he's got a bit of an anaesthetic thing going on. Maybe he doesn't have all the sensation there.
Maybe, giving him the
So,
benefit of the
Not only
doubt there.
that, one of those stitches might have been in the sweet spot.
True.
And that's what's tripped him over the edge.
Okay,
True.
so it can be like a
Yeah,
completely
one of those oops
involuntary-
moments.
Oops,
I just want to
wow.
know how far away she was. Was it hit her
Yeah, why did
shoes?
he hear
I mean, he was what, lying down?
I didn't get a diagram.
Oh no! Actually, when you think about it, he's not going to be standing up, is he? He's probably on a hospital bed, and she's undoing the stitches.
Yeah, so how did he get on the
He's
clock?
probably-
Surely it would have gone up and down onto himself.
You know,
Gravity.
It's probably shot up and then it's
Is it
On
like
the
a
floor.
heat-seeking missile?
yeah.
Like a hose when you let go of it. Just
Just gone wild.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Again, what age is the man? That's another thing we've got to think
Yeah.
about because
That's true.
that could determine how far. Yeah,
It's like early 20s.
'Cause it might just.
Yeah, is it like it was all finished? He gets up to leave and comes on her Crocs.
Yeah.
Or is it
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
that moment.
Amazing. Oh,
my
amazing.
God.
I hope that's what happened. Yes.
Just
He's
stood
like,
up.
wait, just before I go. But for the crisp one, it reminds me of a story that was going on when we were at university, which was that this girl was in lectures, and then she was like feeling like she kept having mini orgasms without touching herself, and she didn't know what it was, and then she went to the doctor, and it turned out she had like some sort of like bugs that had grown in her vagina because she'd used mayo as lube with her boyfriend.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
What do you mean?
You brought the tone right down.
If only that happened to me, it could have been my story.
And so the mayo bugs then gave her orgasms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the mayo like became like turned into
became an
bacteria, and
infestation.
the
Yeah.
bacteria was
Worms,
moving
literally.
around her vagina,
Oh,
giving her
it,
orgasm.
it really was a
let me-
Hellman's.
Hey.
Well,
Let me tell you guys, that is culture.
She used mayo as lube.
What? No, come on.
Desperate times, boy.
Come on.
I don't know. Maybe if they had the crisps, the hot chili ones with the mayo. And then maybe it wouldn't have needed oat milk.
Yeah, that was the really weird bit in that story.
Yeah.
Did you say you put his balls in oat milk?
Yeah, what's wrong with real milk?
They didn't
Yeah.
have it.
Why would you do that? Oh, it's...
Yeah, they're on
Lactose
fire.
intolerant.
Huh?
It might have been lactose intolerant.
Yeah, it was vegan.
and he called it like angry tomatoes as opposed to.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's a really good point. I don't know how to split those. Does anyone have an opinion on that? Does anyone have a sinner or a winner for that?
I think the Crocs thing is fine because she did
I thought
say
you were going to say that's the sinner.
no because she did say this happens a lot.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
And he didn't say anything like she was hot, he was perving for her, or anything like that. It was just, yeah.
It's just a shit story, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess they're hard to divide. I mean, I quite...
They've got a new motto now at NHS for that department. It's called a stitch in time saves slime.
I think this is where you plug your cord.
Yeah.
She does have one funny thing.
Lovely bit of business.
Oh dear.
Wait till your episode, Chuck.
Yeah, you are next and she's co-host. Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, I think for me, just because I preferred the story and I think we got more out of it, was the guy having the vasectomy. So that's my winner. Anyone want to?
Hold on.
Yeah.
We just forgot the most important thing.
What's that?
He's had a vasectomy.
Yeah.
You can still
You
come.
can still come.
What do you think?
No way.
Just shooting dust.
I thought
That's
once,
true. I didn't know
I thought
that.
once you had a vasectomy, that's it. It's,
You're not a eunuch.
I used to think that.
They're just
It's
seedless.
not-
the
Yeah.
what?
They're just seedless. There's no power in them.
Like grapes.
Yeah.
That's why they call them
What?
You
jaffas.
still produce.
Like grapes?
Like seedless grapes.
No, it's not.
All I
It's
heard
just
is
juice
there's no
then. It's-
power
there's
in
no-
them, and you said
There's no
like
sperm in it,
grapes.
but there's still this effectively the stuff. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
go get a vasectomy.
No, because
It's not like
It's
you
not
know when you used to
100%
see the smoking
seed.
gun.
Yeah.
On like film.
Nothing.
I thought you just, you know what, like you just go through the, you just
You just
go through the motions, but nothing comes.
Like a dog humping the air.
Almost like when you get them Christmas crackers and you go and
And
nothing
it doesn't
pops.
play,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Nah.
thought it'd be like that.
Yeah, no.
So
you
still
can
juice comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
You can have it now.
Is that what's been putting you off? Is that what's been putting you off?
That would actually be
No.
like a reason to get it as well.
Stop coming.
Like it's like without the liquid plasma, like this takes away all the mess that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, absolutely. For someone with OCD, it could be more useful. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right. So, what a way to finish an episode.
Get a
No
vasectomy.
spunk come. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you very much, Samira, for your story. Thank you. I'll give you a round of applause.
I tried,
I'll
guys.
give
You know what? And make a good Bob Marley song. No spunk, no cum.
Oh my God.
Maybe wouldn't. I don't know. I think Bob would be saying, "Thank God I'm dead."
He had 14 children, didn't he?
He did. He had enough. Yeah, absolutely. And they all have a record deal. Like all of them. Joshua, thank you very much for co-hosting with me. Chantal Nash, thank you so much. And we will see you all very again soon. Don't forget to like, follow or subscribe. Just before we go, is there anything you announce or say other than your socials?
Just follow me on Samira Banks Comedy. I don't think I'll make anything new in the next few months.
That is how you promote. That is how you do it.
Hopefully I'll have a new 10 by then.
Wow. Right in front of her.
Another 10 men, yeah. Her Netflix special.
Otherwise, that'd be another 10 years.
At my pace.
Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you all very soon. See ya. Bye.
Bye.